Well, good afternoon and welcome to today's video. My name is Robin Parrott and today is May 7th, which is probably not meaningful for most people. However, for me here, it means fishing season is now open, and I've told myself while I have the time here in May before I go guiding is to hopefully film a walleye video, which I have done a little bit of, but never too much of. So that is our goal. I am at my shallow pond trapping, hopefully, some jumbo leeches. I'm not sure if you guys can see bottom in this pond, but it is ultra shallow and you might think, no way is there a leech in there, but this pond for whatever reason just kicks out the absolute biggest leeches. So we are going to check a couple traps and then head to the lake with my good friend Colton, who has a couple hours to fish with me, and then I may stay a few extra days and try to capitalize on what I'm expecting to be hopefully a good walleye bite. So I'm going to check these traps quick and see what we have, and then I'm gonna head down and hopefully bring you some big spring walleyes. Okay, first trap of the morning. If I do not fall in the pond here, I don't have a whole lot of confidence being late in the afternoon like I am. We do have at least one leech. Come on, be some good ones. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Like, look at the size of these leeches. Like, they may not look big, but as soon as they scroll out on a jig or stretch themselves out, these are absolute giant leeches. We got a snail. I can put that in my fish tank possibly. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got probably 10 jumbo leeches in the first trap. If we get a couple traps like this, we are totally set for an awesome couple days of walleye fishing. As you can see, they're just absolute walleye candy. When they stretch out, those are big perfect leeches. Get them in the bag, check the rest of the traps, and see what we got. Okay, we did have one leech on the outside, which is a good sign. Okay, what's in the trap? We should already have plenty of leeches, but there we have even more leeches. Absolutely perfect in this trap. Full. These are a little more regular size, but still work absolutely deadly on a small jig head. Okay, well, I've checked most of my traps and we have quite a few leeches, and then I've just checked my final trap. And hopefully you guys can see this. Maybe I'll just open it up. Look at that haul of leeches. Maybe it'll look better in the sun. Anyway, oh my gosh, they're falling out. There's probably a good 80 leeches in this trap alone. So we've got plenty of bait for the weekend. I'm probably going to spend 2-3 days down there while I've got the time, and we've got some wonderful weather coming up and then some big wind in the near future. So anyway, that's the plan. We're going to put these under some bobbers and hopefully bring you some big spring walleye. We'll meet you on the water. Okay, first fish of the afternoon here with Colton. We did catch a couple other ones earlier, not on film, but this we got a 28 incher and a 27 and a half. And this feels like it's gonna be right in that ballpark. It's got some massive head shakes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is one we want. That is one we want. Not sure how good the audio is. Oh my gosh, steep in. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, amateur hour. 28 and a half incher. Big golden walleye. Okay, fish is in the net. Big for a spring fish. That is a big fish. Beautiful 28 and a half inch goldfish. That's our third big one of the day. We're gonna get it right back. Beautiful fish. There she goes. Alrighty. We finally started filming. As I mentioned, we caught 2 bigger fish earlier, but we've got an evening coming and likely a very good bite ahead of us. So that's our plan, and we'll meet you with hopefully our next fish. back there. There's no audio and there's no head cam. It's almost dark. I just have now caught the second big fish of the night. This is super scrap together footage. I'm gonna sleep in my truck tonight and then I'll get some more put together stuff tomorrow. But yeah, here. This is a big fish. Oh yeah, it's a big fish. Oh my goodness. Okay, 30 incher. Don't have the best angle. Hopefully this is a good shot. .30 incher.
So once it got pitch black, I just parked my boat. I'm back on the trailer and fishing for it. This happened on my very first cast. I thought I was not recording. I thought I turned it on, but I turned it off. So I apologize for that. Again, kind of scrapped together footage in the dark, a little bit tough to film and have everything lit up. But it was a crazy night of walleye fishing.
It's okay. Sideways footage. I don't know. I was gonna sleep in my truck tonight and I've just caught this 27¼ incher second cast offshore. So maybe we don't even need the boat tomorrow. There she goes. As you can see, we got that fish off and a big, well, a camera. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm so tired. Sideways camera angle. I'm hoping this works, but anyway, 27¼ we have a 29¼ and a 30 incher and a couple eaters, but truck and boat are behind me and I made a couple casts before I kind of went to bed and caught that fish. So anyway, I'm gonna grab the net out of my boat. We are going to keep fishing and I just made a cast right to the bank and I have hooked up immediately with a big fish. Big fish. I did 2 cranks on this jig and this fish just throttled me. This is gonna go down as the greatest walleye fishing possibly ever from shore. Like, this is just insane, the amount of big fish in here. Been throwing a slip bobber, now I'm throwing a jig. And this just feels like a big fish, you guys. Let's see, I got some eyeballs. Be a giant. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, it's a big fish. Stay on, baby. Oh, stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Look at the size of this fish, you guys. Boom, got him in the net. I'm fishing out of my truck, half asleep. Such terrible greasy footage. I so apologize to anybody watching this. But look at this walleye. Oh, thank you, God above, for a walleye bite like this. Anyway, God is important, but releasing fish is equally as important. So I'm going to run this fish without falling and breaking my neck back into the water. This is a 27 incher, again, going back, and there she goes. Alrighty, I got 8% GoPro battery, so I'm gonna have to change batteries, but I'm gonna wake up one more cast and we'll be back with hopefully another big walleye. I gotta get to my net. We've got another giant fish. This fish ate right at my feet. Where's my net? Where's my net? Where's my net? I don't want to drag this fish too far. I see my net. Come on, stay glued, baby. This could be a 30-inch fish. It's a big fish. It ate right at my feet. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, it's a big fish. Come on, stay on, baby. Get to the net, baby. Big fish. Big fish, you guys. This is the craziest night ever. Big fish. Real big fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Not a 30-incher, but probably a 28-incher. Got her. Oh my gosh, I don't got her. I don't got her. Oh, it's not that big actually. I'm just so wound up from such a crazy night. It's actually...
Oh, good morning. It is, believe it or not, bright outside at 5 in the morning, which is just totally crazy. Fish are probably biting, but I need to get some sort of rest. I was up till like 3 o'clock last night, caught several fish until midnight, lots of big fish. I'm not sure how good my lighting was, but I do have some really crazy photos last night. Totally crazy fishing last night. I'm gonna insert whatever clips I do have. And you might think I'm crazy not to fish right now, but we have until probably, I think, 1 o'clock to fish today, because the wind is supposed to get super crazy and it's really difficult to fish, and I'm launching my boat by myself in not a great launch. That's probably not even a suitable boat launch. So I'm gonna get a little bit of rest, and then I apologize for any wind noise today, because like I mentioned, it is gusting crazy already, and it's 5:04 in the morning. So I'll kind of maybe explain once we get back inside today on how we caught those fish, but enough talking. I'm gonna get back to bed and hopefully meet you when we're back on the water and catching some big walleye.
I just want to quickly go over what I'm using and how I'm actually using it to help hopefully you guys at home catch some big walleye, and that is the very general system, which I'm sure if you like walleye fishing, you know what a slip bobber is. I run mine with a swivel. I should probably have a bead here protecting the base of my bobber just so my swivel doesn't get stuck. But a micro swivel down to about 2.5 foot of fluorocarbon, and I've got that frostbite meathead with a leech that I've trapped in my own pond. Thankfully, with the price of fuel, I can't imagine having to pay for bait as well. So that is what it's set up. And the most important thing about this setup though, and what can help you either get bit or not get bit, is this bobber stop. It's a very easy thing. It comes in a ring and you just slide it on your line. But what it does play a big role for is that's what adjusts your jig depth below the surface, which is really important. If you're fishing in say 4 feet of water and you got it set 20 feet, it's gonna go sideways. So you always wanna make sure your bobber's standing straight up and adjust it accordingly. I honestly don't have any electronics on my boat, but when you're fishing close to shore, you can kind of get a quick lay of the land by either dropping a jig under the boat and getting it adjust, or just to have it sitting a leech right in the middle of the water column. It doesn't overly matter how deep you are if you're in shallow water with a leech, because these leeches swim up and down the water column and act all sorts of funny ways. So anyway, that is what we caught all those fish on in this video, and in the evening we caught them on a swim bait, but it was pretty general. All the big fish were caught on a slip bobber. And one more key fact is you need a light rod for this. Like, having a light rod is gonna either catch or not catch you a lot of fish. I've used too stiff of a rod in the past, and it's really hard to set the hook when your bobber's way out there floating and a fish is just barely sitting on that leech. So nice long rod. Thank you to my dear friend Ben Corshan, who sold me this G Loomis rod, because he has like $20,000 worth for 150 bucks. So thank you, Ben. If you're ever looking for rods, that's who to contact. But anyway, jokes aside, that's probably all we need to know, and on how you at home can catch a big walleye. Oh my gosh, come on. 27-incher. Start the morning. Okay, well, I apologize if I'm quiet this morning, mainly because I'm on no sleep and there are some other people here, so I don't want to be super loud and screaming like I just won the lottery or something. So we might just do some voiceover stuff for most of the day. However, one key thing to sleeping in your truck is you've got to keep your hygiene up. So I've got my wonderful toothbrush here, and I forgot my water bottle to rinse my toothbrush, but thankfully I do have an entire lake. So I'm going to brush my teeth, clean myself up. Hopefully visually my face doesn't look like I just got out of a dumpster instead of sleeping in my truck, but this walleye fishing is just insane, so that's all that matters. So anyway, I hope this isn't super windy and you guys are like nauseous watching this. I'm hoping this gimbal's staying accurate, but anyway, big fish are biting, so yeah, hopefully we just keep catching fish and do not sink the boat. Wow, a morning update. It is 8:30, which means only one thing, and that is to crack open a fresh can of Fresca. I love Fresca more than I love walleye, or equally as much. The bite has really slowed down. I caught 2 big fish pretty much back to back at 6 in the morning. Caught 2 eaters, and I have not had a bite in 2 hours. One might think that I should maybe switch up from the slip bobber, but the slip bobber has just been so good. In the past 4 days, I think I've caught 15 big walleye or something totally crazy. I might stitch together this video with some other days and some fish, but anyway, the plan is to just tough this out as long as we can. I just got a weather report saying it's supposed to rain and then intensify within the next hour. So the main camera might have to turn off, but that's our plan. We're just gonna let this bobber keep floating in the wind and we'll see what happens. Okay, it is 9:30. The fishing has honestly not been what I expected it to be today, but my trolling motor died, which is not a great thing. However, I have this wonderful Dakota lithium power box. I was actually on my trailer in the boat and I just thought, I'm pretty sure I can disconnect those wiring and just run it off the external port. And sure enough, we are back in action. So our day has gotten at least a couple minutes longer. So that's our plan. We're gonna run it off that until it, I guess, drifts to shore, and then we'll know it's dead and we'll keep fishing till then. Okay. Well, we are on the spare trolling motor and I have not had a bite in like, I don't know, 3 hours. So I thought maybe I'm gonna try a cast right up on the bank, and that bobber, oh, don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Please, God, don't be a pike. Nothing wrong. I don't want to discriminate against pike, but I just do not want to catch a pike when I've been waiting for hours for a walleye. Oh, be the one. Okay, we got the bobber. What do we have here? Please don't be a pike. Please don't be a pike. And it is a big walleye. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Not a super tank, but still a big quality fish. I look like MC Hammer with my pants sagging low. I really apologize for that. My grandma, oh my gosh, my grandma lent me her ski pants because my Sims pants ripped. So, okay, let's get this fish unhooked. I have fished for, as I mentioned, like 3 hours without a bite lately, and I just made that cast right up on the bank and found this beautiful golden walleye. It's, I don't know, a 26-incher or something like that. Got a good still shot. Get her on the board, probably a 26-incher if I had to guess. And you betcha, 26-incher. All right. We are back in the game. Let's go. See ya, girl. All right, let's pull my pants up. Look a little more professional, but as I mentioned, I'm not sure if I did mention, but It's been a really chaotic morning, and this video I don't talk a lot in, mainly because there was a lot of people shore fishing here and I don't want to be yelling around and kind of causing a scene. So now there's nobody here. The wind has actually died down for a very brief period today. It's supposed to be gusting to like 70 later on. So we're gonna enjoy what we have left of our trolling motor and of this bite, and hopefully we can find another big walleye. Well, we have made it out. Finally. That was a kind of an eventful morning. We did catch some big fish, but that is gonna wrap up this video. It is probably gonna be super kind of Mickey Mouse put together. I did spend 3 days down in this area fishing, and unfortunately today I would have loved to stay till dark, but we have 95K wind warning. So my boat and trailer are not gonna like that drive home. So I better get on the road before that actually hits. But anyway, 3 days. I'm not sure how many are documented, but I think we had 15 walleye over 27 inches. It was a totally once in a lifetime walleye trip. And yeah, hopefully something in this video you guys can piece together and hopefully catch some big walleye yourselves. There's a few things that I do want to say before we leave. One of which, thank you so much to my dear friends Colton and Alicia for putting me up the past 2 nights and not making me sleep in my truck all 3 nights, because I'm not sure if I'd be seeing straight. What else do I have to say? Actually, I don't know. That's pretty much it. Oh, thank you for letting me ride your pony, by the way. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go get a sub because I am starving, and hopefully I'm gonna make it home and you're not gonna see a clip where I'm on just bins with a flipped trailer. So anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully I do have enough to make a video, but yeah, if not, I will see you on the next adventure.